Good evening, ladies and gents. Penn from Penn Medical Candy here. I'm just making up a small batch of dark chocolate fudge. For this recipe, you're going to need a medium-sized saucepan with a heavy bottom on a medium heat. You're also going to need a well-greased tin, or in this case, bread tray. Then you're also going to need a sugar thermometer, which isn't essential, but it always helps. Then you're also going to need 400 grams of fine caster sugar, 45 grams of cocoa canna butter, 125 mils of milk, and finally 175 grams of 70% or more dark chocolate, and last but not least, a little bit of vanilla essence with the little seeds in it there. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is over your saucepan, you're going to place your caster sugar in there. You're also going to place your milk in there. And then you're also going to place in your canna butter. And she goes. Now, basically what you want to do is stir that until everything has melted. Have a spoon. So we're just gently stirring this in. Make sure that everything is melted together. It smells gorgeous. So you basically stir this until all the granules of sugar and all of your butter and your milk and everything is combined, and you stir it and stir it and stir it until that happens. But as soon as it's dissolved, you stop stirring, which is very important. And what you basically do is keep that on a moderate heat and allow it to boil for about 10 minutes or until it reaches the soft ball stage, which is 114 degrees centigrade. And when that happens, what you do is you remove it from the heat and you add your dark chocolate and your vanilla essence, and then you drop the bottom of the pan into some cold water to arrest the cooking, and then you pour it straight into your well-greased mould. Then allow that to cool for, well, as long as possible until it's cool, and then you put it out onto a slab and chop it up into bite-sized pieces, and job's a good one. I hope that was beneficial. I get accused of never using any recipes or showing people the recipes that I use, so there you go, step by step, and I'll show you the finished result afterwards. Alright peeps, have a good evening, good night, and stay medicated. Okay, so the boiling sugar has reached its temperature, 114 degrees, which is the softball stage. So I'm going to remove my thermometers, make sure I don't get any of this on me because it's very, very hot, and I have the scars to prove it. So I'm just going to remove that from the heat, let that calm down a little bit, turn my oven off, grab my chocolate, pour that in. So grab my vanilla essence, pour that in as well, and then we're going to stir this up. Excuse the shaky camera work, it's just me by myself. Mrs. Chan is out this evening. In fact, we've had a bit of a competition about who can make the best chocolate fudge, and of course I said I make the best chocolate fudge. And she said, oh no you don't, I make the best chocolate fudge. So we're having a bit of a kind of chocolate fudge off, and this is my attempt. So, kind of mixing all that in, making sure it's nice and smooth. I'm just going to quickly dunk this into the cold water, like so, just to arrest the cooking a little bit. Put it back out. Again, just make sure all that's stirred in. Oh, it's gone quite thick, which is lovely. Lovely fudginess going on. Okay, so I'm just going to have to put the camera down for a minute while I pour that into the tray. So just excuse me for 1 second and I'll be back. Here you go folks, everything's kind of washed up and out of the way. There's the fudge just cooling off. Also, if you have one of these cooling racks, if you stand your tin of fudge or your tub of fudge on top of it, it'll help it cool down faster because there's more airflow around it. Okay, I'll show you the finished thing in a sec once this is all cooled off and is ready to be cut. Alright, thanks, bye. Here we go, folks. There is the finished article. Some gorgeous, shiny, sugary, medicated dark chocolate fudge.